Hey, this is Coach Reeves. Today we're going to solve systems with a linear equation and a quadratic equation. We're going to use the substitution method and we're going to end up factoring. It's not that big of a deal. All right, I think you can handle it. All right, let's get into it. Number one, these are both equal to y. This is what allows us to set them equal to each other. So we're going to say that x squared plus 5x minus 4 equals x plus 8. We're going to move this to the other side and get a 0 so we can factor. So we're going to say, move this, we're going to say minus x minus 8 minus 8. This will leave us with x squared plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. Now we're going to solve by factoring. This is kind of some of the easier factoring we've done. So let's go after it. All right, we know that the signs are going to be different and the bigger number will be a plus. So we go to our parentheses. We know the signs are different. We know that we're going to break down x squared as x times x, and we're going to break down our negative 12. That negative 12, we're going to subtract, and my choices are 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Which combination subtracted will give us the 4 that we need? We're going to use 2 and 6, but remember what we said, the bigger number gets the plus sign. So that means this would be a minus and that's a plus. So the 6 goes with the plus sign, the 2 goes with the minus sign. Now we put each factor equal to 0, or your teacher probably taught you a quick method to where you can just take the opposite. The opposite of a plus 6 is a negative 6. The opposite of a minus 2 is a positive 2. Now, here's what I need to remind you. Look what we just solved for. You just told me that x is a negative 6. X is a positive 2. When we solve our systems, we're going to get possibly 2 or maybe 1 or 0 answers. We're looking for the system, the solution where our two graphs intersect. Okay? So here, you're just giving me an x value. I'm going to substitute my x value into this equation and find its y partner, the ordered pair. Okay? So when I plug this in, I plug in my negative 6. I say y equals negative 6 plus 8. And when I substitute in my negative 6, I find out that y equals a positive 2. So when I substitute negative 6, the result will be a positive 2. But now I have to also substitute another x value. Let's change colors. This is going to be a 2. So we substitute, we can go to the same equation. We say that y equals 2 plus 8. Y equals 10. So when my x value is 2, my y value is 10. That's the other half of my answer. 2, 10. I get 2 ordered pairs. Now it is possible to get 2 ordered pairs. It is possible to get only 1 ordered pair, or if this is not factorable, if you cannot factor this, then you would tell me no solution. Okay? Not possible. Let's try another problem. All right, so we're y equals. We're going to set these equal to each other. We're going to say that x squared minus 4x plus 12 equals 4x minus 4. We're going to move this. We're going to say minus 4x We're going to say plus 4 plus 4. This is going to leave x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals 0. And we're going to factor this into two parentheses. We know that the signs will be the same. This will tell us the signs are going to be the same. And this tells us they're both going to be minuses. So we put both of our minuses here. We break down this x squared as x times x. And then we need to look at the positive 16. That's a plus 16. That means we're going to add, and my choices are 1 and 16, 2 times 8, 4 times 4. Which combination added together will give us a total of 8? Obviously, we're going to use the 4s. So we're going to put a 4 and a 4. When we solve this, you can put each parenthesis equal to 0, or we can just take the opposites to be quicker, and the opposite is 4, 4. We end up with the same number. So when we take our number, remember this is an x value. This is only an x value. So you take your x value and you're going to substitute it right here. You're going to say that y equals 4 times whatever x value we have minus 4. We're going to substitute in a positive 4. We're going to say that y equals 16 minus 4. Y equals 12. So when I substitute the 4, I get 12. So my answer would be 4, 12. That ordered pair. I don't need to write it twice because you're going to get the exact same thing. Remember how I told you that you could get 2 ordered pairs, 1 ordered pair, or you might tell me that it is not going to factor, and then you'll say none or no solution. Got it? All right, let's try one more problem. Again, y equals, so we can set these to get equal to each other. So we're going to say that x squared minus 7x plus 15 equals 3x minus 6. We're going to move. We're going to move the 3x by going minus 3x, minus 3x. We're going to move the 6. We're going to say plus 6. Plus 6, we're going to get x squared minus 10x plus 21 equals 0. Now we have the simple factoring. You're going to factor this into two parentheses. This is going to say the signs are the same. They're both going to be minuses. We're going to break down the x squared as x times x, and then we're going to break down our 21. Our 21 is a positive 21, so we're going to add to find our combination. We have 1 times 21, and we have 3 times 7. Obviously, we want to pick a combination that adds up to 10, and so we're going to pick 3 and 7. We're going to pick 3, and we're going to pick 7. Quickly, we're going to say the opposite is a positive 3. The opposite is a positive 7. Those are our x values. You have to substitute your x values in order to find its y partner in the ordered pair. So we're going to say, we're going to take our 3 and we're going to say that y equals 3 times somebody minus 6. We're going to substitute the 3. That will give us y equals 9 minus 6. Y equals 3. So when I substitute in a 3, I also end up with a 3. So one ordered pair would be 3, 3. We're going to repeat the process, but now we're going to substitute in a 7. We're going to say that y, let's move this just a little bit, y equals 3 times your x minus 6. We're going to substitute in our 7. Y equals 21 minus 6, y equals 15. So when we substitute in a 7 in the x spot, we get y equals 15. There's my answer. It's not tough. Compared to some of the things we have asked you to do, this is a pretty simple concept. And the factoring is a pretty simple factoring, so it's not some of the harder factoring we've done. Okay? So I've left you about 9 problems to do, maybe a little bit more. All right? You can do this. I think this is one of the easiest things we've done. But if you have questions, please ask us, email us, stop in on a Zoom, let us help you. Okay, good luck.